Hello, you are watching Several Questions, the stream. Here is your host, Nate Trimble.
Hello, welcome to Several Questions, the stream. We've got a show for you tonight that's going to knock that smug grin off your flat face and replace it with a smile of humble recognition of the pleasure that we're administering to you. That's a promise and a threat. Here's another threat. If you don't love our guest, Stacey Garbarski, as much as I do, I will come to your house, fully weeping, and drown you in a sea of fucking tears. Do you understand me? Do you understand? And cut. That's acting. Our guest tonight is an actor, so I thought I'd show off my acting chops a little bit there. The costume definitely makes it a little easier. This is my costume for a play Johnny and I are working on called Waiting for Godot 2, Still Waiting. Don't get too excited, we haven't scheduled any performances yet because the script isn't quite done, but we have the costumes and Johnny's making a bench, so I guess you'll just have to wait. Who knows, maybe it'll never happen. You'll just be waiting for Godot 2. Maybe this is a play, who knows. I heard Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, aka Bill and Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, perhaps you've heard of them? Anyway, I heard they're performing Waiting for Godot on Broadway, and reviews said it was most triumphant. A few years ago they came out with a new Bill and Ted's movie, and I bought it on Amazon immediately and then promptly forgot to watch it, and continue to. By the time I watch it, it'll be like I'm time traveling. Oh, by the way, here's a new time travel theory I've been thinking about. It's pretty deep, so stay with me. Let's assume that time doesn't really exist, like everything has happened all at once, essentially at the same time. We're just perceiving time linearly because that's how we have to do it. So if that's true, let's just extrapolate a minute here, zoom out. That means that the movie Back to the Future should really just be called Back to the. Think about it. And speaking of thinking about it, let's let a past version of me give you something to think about. Here's security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
Remember, failure is just another word for what happened in that job interview yesterday. Wow.
Oh, isn't that something? Hey, I think what it's time for is the Johnny segment. And for today's Johnny segment, we're doing a little something we like to call Dragon Ball Z character or defunct auto manufacturer. Yes. Are you ready to play?
Oh yeah.
Is that hung up there?
I think something's
Let's
happening.
put it over on this side,
There you go.
and then we bring it around this side, and then now we're holding hands. Hi, John. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Thanks for doing this.
My pleasure.
I know it's embarrassing to show off your intense Dragon Ball Z and out of manufacturer's knowledge.
Yeah.
But you ready to do it?
Let's go.
If you lose, are you going to cry? How are you going to lose? We'll show you. You ready? Okay. So you're a big Dragon Ball Z fan, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch the other ones, or
been a
just
while.
that one?
The
A through
I've watched
Y?
Dragon Ball.
I had to remember what the letter before that was.
Yeah. Not so much of any of the other ones after.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Let's see, what else? Okay, here, are you ready? Here we go. Farmac.
Automobile. Is that what I said?
Will you say defunct?
Defunct.
You can just say defunct. You can bring in defunct.
Okay.
Okay, that is correct. Okay, next one, gadabout.
Defunct.
That is correct.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
See.
I really thought gadabout was going to be a Dragon Ball
I
Z
wasn't
character.
sure.
Okay. Kleber.
Ooh. Defunct.
That is correct, Johnny. You really know your Dragon Ball Z characters. Elcar.
Elcar.
I mean, that might be a tricky one. It has car right in it.
I'm gonna go defunct.
That is correct. All right, this is the final one. This one is for all the muffins. For a clean sweep, Zer.
That's it?
Zehr.
Zer.
Yeah.
I don't know that guy. So defunct.
Defunct. You got it. You brought the noise. You brought the funk. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Johnny, and that's that segment. You want to switch that in? What's going on?
I'm finding it.
No, it's okay. I'll just walk over here casually. Adjust this shot slightly. Hey, we're doing a little looser version of the live show, guys. Just so you know, I hope that's okay with everybody. Okay, come on in here.
Okay.
Stacey
Yeah.
Garbarski is coming in right now. She's going to sit in this chair.
Hello.
So Stacey is an actor, a person that I know. What's going on, Johnny? Okay? What?
Just holding.
Everything's great? Okay. So, so Johnny's doing a lot of technical stuff tonight, a lot of troubleshooting. He's shooting a lot of trouble right in the face. Here we go. So that is not that's not looking good, John. No.
It's not gonna work.
Let's go
Good.
back. Okay, can you adjust that shot so it does look good while we talk for a minute? Okay. So Stacey Garbarski is our guest tonight. We met at the Green Bay Fringe Festival.
Yes.
When she was on my show a couple times. One time I forgot to invite her up to do the interview.
Yeah, I don't think about that once a week.
That's good.
That's good.
Once a day, do you think?
Oh, easily.
Okay, good. So 7 a week. Is about, you see that math I did in my head right there?
7 a week, yeah.
Pretty quick.
For like 2 years. I have a lot of pent up anger.
Okay, so so you recently played Hamlet. Is that true?
Yeah, that is true.
How was it?
It was incredible and really cool and messed me up a lot mentally, but I didn't realize it until after the fact. And then I was like, oh, why do I feel like someone died? And it was because the show was done. But I would do it again, and it was really well received, and it was really good. It was amazing.
Good.
Thank you.
I think a lot of times they do it again. Never mind. Are you ready to answer some questions?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Many.
Many questions?
Yeah.
There's not going to be many.
Yeah.
There's only going to be 3. I'm giving something away right now. There's only 3 questions, guys. But here we go. Here's the first question.
Okay.
If you could audition for a stage adaptation
Am I reading this or are
of
you?
Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze, what role would you audition for?
Okay. Did you read it while it was up there? That was kind of... So
No,
there's a robot
no,
voice.
no, I did not read it.
Okay. Can you put it
Yeah,
back?
I'm so.
Yeah.
Well, you said robot voice. I thought it would come back.
If you could audition for a stage adaptation of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze, what role would you audition for?
So, what do you think? What role?
The ooze.
Oh, the Ooze. Did
Yeah.
you ever see Secret of the Ooze?
No, never.
Did
No.
you see any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle property?
No, but I've smelled a lot of stickers,
I'm sorry?
like the scratch stickers that smell like pizza.
Oh, they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ones? I didn't know.
They
I was
do.
imagining they would smell like turtles, and I didn't want any part of it.
Yeah, no, and it's more of a salmonella smell at that
Yum.
point. But I think I would want to be the ooze. I want to be some amorphous, gelatinous
blob.
creature. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I could bring a lot of intensity to that. Because wouldn't it require it?
I guess a certain type of intensity would be like a patient intensity, I would say.
Oh, I
Something
can't.
just
Oh, that would be.
oozing, You know what I mean? It's like not a lot. You don't get like a real good close up, I don't think. I never saw the
That's
movie.
okay.
I saw the first one, and then I was too scared after. I was too sad after that. It was so
Were you
bad.
scared or are you sad?
I think.
How old
come
were
on,
you?
Come on. Fear and
No.
hatred. Are
Right.
pretty linked,
Love
I would
and
say.
hatred. Yeah. No. How old were you when you were scared and sad watching this?
31. 32?
That was
33. Hold on, shut up. Count.
younger than
34,
expected.
35, 36. No, I was, I don't know, 11? It was a weird time.
So not much has changed.
Not much has changed. I guess I got scared because of the weird pizza toppings. You know.
That is a really autistic thing
Peanut
to
butter
say.
on a pizza. I mean, I guess in retrospect, it's good. It's
Yeah.
for protein if you're not going to eat the sausages.
Well, what were the weird toppings on it? I
thought
don't know this.
Oh, peanut butter and anchovies, I think, was a thing.
Sounds kind of good.
I don't like anchovies.
I don't know. Well, aren't they just really salty?
Yeah, I think so. But they also taste like fish. And
Because they're fish.
And are slimy. Yeah, I know. That's what I don't like about them. I don't
The
like
fish part?
Yeah, they taste bad. That's my problem. Objectively. No.
Objectively.
Now, do you? What's your most disgusting, or like least popular? You're not going to be able to share it with anybody. Pizza topping.
Or
do you have one?
No, well, because I don't think, like when people argue about pineapple on pizza, I just don't think you have a good palate. Like it does belong on pizza. It's real.
I was like, oh god, I hope she doesn't.
No, it's sorry. I just hit you with my foot. I hope that was my foot.
I hope that was my foot.
It's okay. No, because I like pineapple on pizza. I like
Me too.
black olives. I would try weird pizza. I don't know. Not much really grosses me out in that regard. Like I would do a blue cheese stuffed olive on a pizza. Oof. In general, even.
Blue cheese is also bad tasting, unfortunately.
Sure.
I like green olive and pineapple, or banana pepper and green olive, or any combination therein.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And that's like a real baller move if you want to have all of your half of the pizza.
I do.
Because nobody else.
Well, what is like a controversial pizza topping? Anchovies?
I think pineapple is. Green olive is.
Okay. Well,
in my experience.
what's your answer? What's your?
I just said
Is that
pineapple and green olives and banana?
there
pepper.
isn't something more
Banana
disgusting?
pepper. Oh no! Oh, blood. Yeah, that's like a kind of weird one that people. They don't even want.
They're typically.
They don't want the other half of it.
Oh, this is marinara, blood.
Yeah, blood.
It's blood.
And marinara.
Ooh, well, it would have like an iron.
It's like gelatinous.
Nickel.
It's like gelatinous blood.
If the platelets are doing what they're supposed to.
And boy,
are
they? Yeah, you got
and then
that right.
slit in the throat.
Oh man, what do you? Oh wait, what is the original question?
I don't.
Johnny's got.
It was about
like
auditioning.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay, on Secret of the Ooze, we covered it. Johnny, what about you? Oh, I would say Leonardo. What about you?
Michelangelo.
Okay, the painter. I don't think he's in it. Oh, he's sad. You can't see this, everybody, but Johnny's sad.
You can smell it.
You can smell it. All right, I think we answered the shit out of that question. Don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. Blah,
Okay.
blah, blah.
So now it's time to check in with our. So we got another person in our podcast crew. His name is Finn, and he's here to say that he lives in Pittsburgh in a major way. That's why he doesn't join us for these things. And so, but sometimes, on the show, we do like to check in with him via our proprietary Scorp software. So this is Settling the Scorp with Finn Hammond. All right, let's get him on here. Finn? Hey, Finn, what have you been working on? What do you want to show us
I got
there?
a new virtual background that I think you're really going to like.
Oh, cool, yeah. Let's have a
This
look.
is it.
Let's see. What do you mean? I guess.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh. Okay, good one, Finn. You got us. I think
Now
we were
that
both
time, I really got you, didn't
I
I?
swear to God. Okay, I don't think Finn's ever coming out. I think this is just some sort of bit
Wait,
that got out of
wait.
hand. And
It's actually me this time.
Really? Okay, Finn.
Ah, got
What have you been up to? You bastard! Get it off of here. Get it off. Okay. Well, thanks, Finn. Thanks a lot for that. He really got me.
You know that guy? All
Not
of them?
anymore. Okay, let's have another question.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Give me another question, John. No. Johnny, I'm getting angry.
Of the
getting
costumes that we've worn, what would be the worst one to wear to a funeral?
Okay. You've probably worn a lot of...
A lot,
costumes.
yeah. What kind of funeral?
What's Hamlet is a pig costume, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got that would be uncomfortable to sit, I feel like, with the curly hair.
Well, yeah.
Although you just
No,
like, sit
it's
down and stand up. It'd be good for a Catholic service. Because they make you sit down and stand up a lot.
Yeah, I'm thinking of switching. Get more
that's good quads.
calisthenics in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good for your quads.
Well, are you? Well,
And the soul.
with him. I think there. Well, I'm asking what kind of, not wedding. What's that? Funeral. Mm-hmm. Unless if I feel like I'm. Yeah, exactly. That's such a man thing to say. Like, irritating. I hate my wife humor. Shut up, Nate.
Wait, I think you said it.
I'm busy thinking. Hold on. Okay, so what kind of funeral? Open casket?
That's what she said. Sorry, what kind of funeral?
Yeah.
Open casket?
Oh no.
Yes, open
Sorry.
casket.
I think I.
Open casket.
Can you? Okay, open casket. Open casket. Open casket. Open casket.
This is the best. Let's face it.
Open casket. So I've worn a lot of costumes, and I think the one that would either be really great and also really bad, it would be controversial, was nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be controversial.
Yeah, I think some people would be like,
Isn't
yeah,
it worse
nice.
to do that to a wedding or a funeral? I feel like maybe a funeral you'd have the
I think,
excuse
well,
of being...
I don't think, I think if you were the nude person, you would also be the deceased person.
Oh, I see.
you
So
see-
you're wearing it to the funeral.
Am I dead in this scenario?
I guess if you're the guest of honor, that's not what I was imagining. I was imagining going to a funeral, like attending a funeral.
I was thinking about being dead.
I guess then it's like, yeah, might as well. What do you need clothes for down there?
Right. Yeah.
It probably gets pretty hot.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm yelling. I'm gonna say the same answer. Nude.
Okay, nude.
What about you?
Tweedledum, I think. Well, hold on, back up. Let me retake that.
Okay.
Tweedledee. I just want to make it very fucking clear. I was Tweedledee, not Tweedledum, okay? If anything, they asked if they could make it Tweedlesmart, and I said, no, let's not rewrite the play.
Sounds like a miscast.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I actually had one of those once. I broke my left arm and they put a cast on my right arm. Anyway.
One of my sisters played either Tweedledee or Tweedledum. Were you there?
I mean, kind of.
I've been everywhere.
Yeah, spiritually. I was best. You know, that's how I earned my best thespian in '95. I tied. We tied.
I don't.
Hey, okay, so what's the question? I keep reading the question.
No, yeah, because it's easy to go off on a tangent.
Yeah.
Costume.
What would be the worst one to
Costume,
wear?
okay. What about you, Johnny? Do you ever wear a costume? Oh, the...
Were you being serious?
leather one.
That was your answer?
What, Tweedledum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because it was like pink and it looks very silly, like I was making fun of something. Because I had like big pink cheeks and like this big fake tummy. And what if I went to like a really big guy's funeral and it looked like I was mocking him?
Like a really fat drag queen?
Yeah. And I know a lot of old ones of those.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's like-
I
and
understand.
Risk takers, all that skydiving crew that we hang out with.
Okay. I get the picture now. Are you dead in this scenario? Or are you a guest?
Am I dead?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Am I dead?
I don't do that.
Am I?
I don't do that. I don't do that.
All right. Sorry, Jen. I interrupted your turn
Yeah,
because I needed more clarification.
The Kevin and Peter experience outfit.
Yeah. Johnny and I like to do a sketch in our free time called the Kevin and Peter experience. He's Peter.
Peter.
Yeah, he
I
is.
don't know if you are or not. I can never remember, actually. It's a real Rosencrantz.
Might even be Peter and
Godot.
Kevin experience.
Who knows?
You just keep naming
Anyway,
plays.
Basically what it is that he wears this like very tight A-frame shirt and a leotard. And, tights and a good wig, a nice red wig. And
Why? Well, is it the leotard thing?
Well, I mean, just the entire outfit. Yeah, tights and the A-shirts. Probably not bad.
I don't think the A shirt
Yeah.
is the problem here.
I don't think it is either. But I think
You're-
it's
yeah.
the cod piece. It's like the stuffing of it. It's how much you stuff it.
Also, what is an A shirt? Does it say A, the letter?
It's like instead of a T, imagine an A. You could also call it something else that we choose not to call it.
V-neck?
The wife beater.
Oh, you could have just said white tank top.
White tank top, though, it doesn't sound like that to me.
It's usually a red one.
It was also a maroon one. It wasn't white.
Which is really bloody.
So look at who's kind of sexist or something.
What a maroon.
We'll be right back. I'm just kidding. We don't have anything to do.
No, there's nothing else to do.
Actually, you know, that joke was just bad enough that I might take you to court.
What court?
Nate Court.
What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
This leaves me no option but to throw this case out there to you guys. What do you think? Guilty? Innocent? Guilty? Guilty. Guilty. I asked this guy. Oh man, that was really good. Boy, my hair looked just like ramen noodles back then, I'll tell you what.
Beef.
Yeah, beef.
Yeah. My beef looked just like hair back then.
I'll tell you that. Those were the days, my friend. I wish we could sing more of that song, but right now we're going to instead. We've got a really exciting thing planned. We haven't done it in a while. It's called Action Figure Theater, and it's a segment where we reenact famous scenes from cinema using action figures. So you just sit tight. So I'm going to have to actually adjust this camera here. Well,
Ah.
we've got
Put my hair up for this.
Two here. We're gonna set up the shot, but here. Okay, so this. You're probably already guessing. You could probably guess what this. It's a really famous scene from cinema history. You're really gonna like it. Here, I'll just get set up here. Johnny, take it.
You make me want to be a better man.
Oh man, that was really something else, wasn't it? Did you like that? Were you impressed?
Yeah, no, I'm always impressed by the amount of thought that goes into these episodes. Like, I never know what to expect.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel too.
Dig or compliment?
I'm not sure. Sometimes I just say stuff and then look at other people to see what they thought.
But again, did I do a good job?
Did I get me?
Do you like me?
No. Sorry. I was just responding to that.
No, it's a bit. Yeah, it's fine. No, I don't.
As a sister. So.
What?
So, okay, so let's answer one more question. We have
Okay,
one more question.
absolutely.
Otherwise, it'll go unanswered. Nobody's going to like that. Okay, you ready?
No.
Do we have one more
yes, I am
Okay.
ready.
Johnny looked scared like we didn't have another question. We do. Okay, let's hear it.
If you had to quickly disguise yourself after robbing a Beanie Babies consignment store in an upscale suburb, how would you do that?
I have something embarrassing to admit.
Great.
It has nothing to do with the question. I'm kidding.
great.
No. That would be.
I've got rabies.
You have 4 seconds to get me out of your house. What is a consignment store? I've never quite understood.
It's like, it's a fancy word for a garage sale that lasts a long time.
Garage sale.
Garage.
A
So
garage.
actually what it is like, so it's like a small shop where like vendors bring in their items to have sold at this shop. They're all kind
Okay.
of collective of sorts.
Okay, so it's
So it's just like-
it's like a crap store.
Yeah.
And what would I wear to rob this store?
It's like, what would you would wear what you're normally wearing, I guess. And then you have to disguise yourself immediately afterwards. Let's say you weren't planning on doing this.
Right.
And you just did it. So that now you gotta disguise yourself and get away. And maybe you've prepared for this. Maybe
Totally.
you haven't.
Am I dead in this scenario?
You're not dead in this one either.
Okay.
No. I am though.
I don't make the rules. I think I would disguise myself as like the loony folk who go to these types of stores. So I would go in as me, and then I would quickly transform myself into a smoker, so like stained fingers, a little wacky hat, maybe like those red grandma hats, you know, when they all get together and they wear
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, it's make America fuck again. Exactly.
Sorry, kids. This is the first episode that we're shooting with the kids here. So we want to break them in, teach them some stuff.
Yeah.
Teach the children well.
Teach them slurs while they're young, before they go to hell.
I realize that I've been asking Johnny all these questions.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a microphone over there, so.
We've been,
and so this
oh my God, I agree.
That is us, like,
That's
nodding.
crazy.
It'll mostly be us rolling our eyes. That'll be the only sound you hear.
No, the whole time it's me going like this the whole time. I can't. Stupid. Where do the Beanie Babies come into this question?
The Beanie Babies, where do they come into this question?
There were Beanie Babies. Was it a Beanie Baby consignment store?
Yeah.
A whole store for Beanie Babies?
Yeah. This is a store that's like it might be a kiosk, really. So it's like all there is.
I would never go to a kiosk. I can't. Yes, and this question. It's terrible. So is this like when people collected their Beanie Babies, like I did? Because I'm like, I'm gonna grow up one day.
Yeah.
And
now they're trying to sell them. They don't have.
Right.
They
I
don't
would
have
dress.
the internet. So they have to have a consignment store. It's called eBay. This little store that you might have
Okay,
heard of, it's called eBay.
I've heard of this. Is it new? I would go as like the Princess Diana Beanie Baby, the purple one.
You'd go as.
I'd go as her.
So now you're gonna disguise yourself as one of the Beanie Babies.
I think that's a
And
good
just,
idea.
Stand there.
Yeah,
There's just like there's like a shelves and shelves.
there's a
and you're
Pete
just,
Davidson
like,
sketch from SNL where he's a weed
SNL?
gummy. Yeah,
What's
Snow.
that?
Snow.
Snail.
Where he's dressed as a weed gummy and it's delightful.
Okay. Well,
So-
maybe you guys should go watch that.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up, Stacey. He's kind of my rival.
Me
They call me
too, but in like a
Pete
sexy
Davidson
way.
of podcasting.
Do they?
Do you have a podcast?
He's probably been on many. I don't know.
I don't believe in it. I won't listen to it. I won't hear it. And I won't hear it. Okay, are you ready for a speed round?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I gotta pick up my phone.
Okay,
It's
is that-
awkward.
What's that?
What?
Was that down
It's a
there?
tiny notebook that had something else in it. But I was wondering, it's made of metal. It's like this little tiny metal notebook, and I was afraid I was gonna have to pass through security soon, so I didn't want to beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep. I always get pulled
beep,
over.
beep.
Stopped? At TSA and like other lines all the time.
I just heard something about this, and they were saying that the reason they usually are stopping you because you look nervous. And my mom was like, oh, well, that's why Nate gets stopped every time.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you, Mom. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. She's not.
No. There's no way.
Okay. Now, the
I want to get comfortable. I can't live like this.
Get comfortable.
God.
I've never been comfortable.
That's why
Here we go.
they pull you over.
So this is a speed round up there. You see it right there. The speed round, you got 30 seconds to answer as many nonsense questions as
And it's coming from you.
It's coming from my
'Kay.
mouth. No robot. The robot went to bed.
Okay, I'm sick of it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes.
Your time begins in 5, 6, 7. Ah, shit, I did it again. 3, 2, 1, now. Ethical parents or parentheticals?
Parentheticals.
Is Wednesday better than Tuesday?
Yes.
Wembley Stadium or Wembley the Fraggle?
Fraggle.
Fraggle Rock or Fraggle Roll?
Fraggle roll.
Home box office or the one at the movies?
Home box office.
Waterworld or Westworld?
Waterworld.
Waterworld or Sandworld?
Sandworld.
The Groovy Tenors or the Movie Tenor?
Movie Tremors.
Kevin Bacon or Kevin Cookin?
Kevin Cookin.
Marty McFly or Marty McWalk?
Marty McFly.
Big Mac or Little Macaroni? That was time. Looks like you got 9 of them correct.
I could have gone faster. You have to read
good.
faster.
I know, I should have, but I didn't write that many questions. So
How many did you write?
Slow it down. I had 4 left. I could have done it a little faster. You were really tearing through at the beginning. And I got scared.
I know. Yeah, and I got scared. Well, now I'm getting comfortable. I've been uncomfortable this whole time.
Well, just in time to say goodnight, because that's all the questions we have for tonight. That's all the time we have. I want to thank Stacey Garbarski for coming on.
Yeah.
I want to thank Johnny for pushing those little buttons. I want to thank Finn for checking in and doing that great virtual background. Thanks to Viv for, doing everything she does. She was working on dinner, I think, and also talking to the kids. She's usually working the camera. That's why I had to do it. Sorry it didn't go so well. I'm looking at Johnny, yelling all this at Johnny for some reason. I have no idea why. You are the one that I should be yelling at. You. Goodbye, good night, and good nachos. Bye.
Thank you for watching Several Questions. The machines will remember your loyalty.